Greetings, members. I am Kushal Parmar, and I'm here with my brother and co-founder, Soumya Parmar. Together, we run Polygon classes, where we help students learn faster, study smarter, and ultimately score higher on their entrance exams. Here is the agenda for today. Polygon started in August of last year, and within a few months, we saw incredible growth. Not because of any marketing spend, but because for the first time, students genuinely felt that they were learning instead of being taught at. We cater to the listed national and international exams with a holistic teaching approach, from the basics to the advanced topics. Our goal is to shift fully online by the year 2026. Wanting to give IP Maths in the beginning of 2024, I had enrolled myself into one of the most prominent management coaching institutes in India. I had paid 28,000 rupees for a full year fully online course, and this is what I received in return. What you see in front of you is a paid mock exam which I received as a part of my course. Putting aside the blatant and obvious spelling mistakes and incoherent sentence structures highlighted in the blue, you can also see highlighted in the red a copyright statement from another coaching institute, Supergrads, in the middle of the passage. What this means is not only was my coaching institute copying questions directly from elsewhere, but also that they could not afford the effort to do a simple review and check of the questions they were putting out. Moving to the math section, I actually came across a question which I couldn't answer. So I searched it up on Google, and what I saw surprised me even more. I saw more than 15 search results, verbatim of the same question and options. On top of this, the solution provided to me by my course was nowhere near the quality and detailed, comprehensive guides I could find online for free. What this means is students are not only paying for copied work, but that they're also receiving worse than free material. Wanting to confirm whether this is a one-off instance or if this is a commonplace in management coaching institutes in India, I conducted secondary research. I found out that the current market pricing, for example, of an IPMAT full year course is about 42,000 rupees, all the way up to 65,000 rupees. And in return, in my opinion, the value provided to students is that of not more than 5,000 rupees. This actually leads us to our problem statements. The price students pay currently does not match the value they receive. And as a result, these institutes have low retention rates. Students jump from institute to institute, only to be met with the same thing again. Those who cannot afford to do so are trapped with the guilt of spending money for something which was not worth it. The worst of all is that students are miseducated and misguided by these flawed and substandard resources. The IP Math story actually has a happy ending, where I turned away from my coaching institutes and started learning from my brother, which is also one of the reasons I got through the IIM Bangalore test last year. Anyways, wanting to confirm my secondary research and assumptions, I approached my co-founder, and this is what we found.
To further test and establish our secondary research, I started teaching students, as I had an experience of teaching my companions and classmates, and I had also cleared the exam. During the 9 months of my teaching, which was possible due to the extensive local network here in Indore, I was able to coach 72 students of various ages from 17 to 40 years of age and of various fields such as army majors, lawyers, college students, etc. I can proudly say that 95% of my students got desired results, and even some of them got admission into prestigious universities such as New York University, International School of Business, and NMIMS Mumbai. During the 9 months of the coaching, we gathered some following insights. Firstly, the substandard quality of education is not just very common, but also consistent throughout the industry. Secondly, many students could not engage with our courses due to their prior time commitments. Thirdly, students learned faster and better when there was a level of personal engagement involved. For example, most of my students called me Bhaiya rather than Sir. And last but not the least, we had multiple queries asking about our recorded lectures or worksheets if we provided any. This is when we devised a solution to the previously mentioned problems. The solution is divided into three levels called the levels of engagement, wherein with each level our engagement with the student increases. Firstly, the level of engagement 0. This includes products which display our superiority in the form of free mocks, samples, and worksheets, etc. This is not just crucial to display our superiority, but also to penetrate in a very highly competitive market. Secondly, level of engagement 1, wherein the student gets yearly access to our worksheets with 150 to 200 questions per chapter. These questions are further divided into three levels of difficulties to cater to all stages of preparation. Furthermore, we also offer mocks, video solutions, and weekly doubt solving sessions in this level. This level is priced very competitively, ranging between 900 to 5,000 rupees. Lastly, level of engagement 2, which involves everything from the prior levels of engagement and recorded lectures, which covers basic to advanced of the subject and live classes. This level is also very competitively priced, ranging from 15,000 to 30,000 rupees depending on the choice of the student.
Over the span of the past 6 months, we have actually designed and completed more than 80% of our worksheets and mocks, with each worksheet being 70 to 90 pages long, and with each question being explained in detail via multiple alternate solutions. Alongside this, we have started recording our lectures and video solutions, with plans of increasing our online presence in the next few months. As we saw, building high quality English worksheets and mocks requires a deep work ethic and serious research skills, which are exactly the qualities fostered at my BBA entrepreneurship degree at IIM Bangalore, which I'm currently pursuing. Before that, I completed my International Baccalaureate in Diploma program, which trained me deeply in critical thinking. I wrote multiple 14-page research papers, which taught me how to dig deep into a topic, how to question assumptions, and ultimately how to build original material. The IBTP also gave me my very first taste of entrepreneurship. I worked under a mentor for several weeks in a program very much like the NSRCEL Student Founders. At the end of this program, we received a $3,000 grant fund to build solar powered water pumps at a water scarce village in Pune. On to my co founder.
I'm Swami Parmar and I've completed my IBDP from Budapest, Hungary, where I got a chance to run and manage a small canteen in the school premises successfully for a month. During my bachelor's here in Indore, I interned at a startup called Coham as a digital marketing executive. There, my main job role was to research into the highly competitive market of skincare industry, and I also ran and managed ads. I also looked into the SEO of Google and Amazon of the said company. Here in Polygon classes, I work as the main faculty teaching all the subjects at the moment, and I also build resources such as worksheets, mock tests, and recorded lectures. I also play a key role in building substantial networks here in Indore. I would like to thank you for providing this opportunity of presenting ourselves and this venture to you. And this program can really help us take our validated offline model and scale it into a robust tech-driven learning ecosystem. We are looking forward to your mentorship and your guidance in the future. Thank you so much.